How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Carlson here, and we're reacting to the Vampire Diaries. It's episode 6 of this season. Julian is back. Great. Yeah, we've barely gotten to kind of known Julian, especially in the present day tense and all of that, because we pretty much got him in flashbacks, but I mean, the flashbacks were enough for me to justify that he is a piece of shit, so yeah. But it was very interesting as well to explore Jo as well, considering that she's back-ish. She's not Jo. We've learned about the Phoenix Stone and how that is not exactly a resurrection stone per se, but more so a stone that can store many souls of vampires and all of that. So, yeah, it should be very interesting to see what happens in regards to, you know, obviously Jo, not Jo, basically. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into this episode. So with that said, let's get into episode number 6 of season 7 of the Vampire Diaries. Let's go.
I have an urgent message for Steph and Salvatore.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, well, I guess the old ball and chain won't make it home for dinner after all, will she?
But Alaric's and what the fuck?
It's only a matter of time
What?
before Caroline's.
What the heck? Ow! I mean, I guess the whole thing with Jo didn't work out, which I guess was to be expected, but Bonnie and Enzo, Alaric and Caroline. This is all bizarre. What the hell?
Pretty far then, huh?
Can I shoot it?
I don't know.
Oh,
Think you're old
no.
enough?
I'm 11.
I was 12 when I shot my first gun.
Dad, I can do it.
You think so?
Yeah?
Oh, what could have been, right?
All right.
Probably because you're sleeping on the couch, silly. What are you doing down here? That would be my fault. I just wanted to let you know I used the last of the shampoo. Valerie, I didn't know that you were staying here.
Stayed.
Oh boy,
Past
stayed.
tense. You know, I really like this form of manipulation.
Really? Really? Really, bud? But that's it though. Who's gonna protect Valerie? Like, oh my god. Don't like.
Gentlemen, the backyard's not big enough.
Apparently not.
It's her man crush from the dead.
I wouldn't say that Julian is a friend.
I promise to be with you and love you.
What the hell? Is he what? How? How is he watching a? How? I mean, I just find it funny because it's, you know, footage from the episode itself. Like, from the episode itself. But even still, like, didn't everything get destroyed when Kai decided to be a complete dickhead? So how the hell did footage survive? Especially that close up. Which, again, it's funny considering it's a rip from the episode itself.
Eternity, and then switch.
He's dead.
That might be a bit of a problem, brother, because I plan on killing the bastard tonight.
This was always going to be the conflict, wasn't it? Because it was going back to what I mentioned in the last episode, that Stefan's going to be eager like a beaver to kill him.
And I'm afraid of Julian. My big secret. The entire horror story.
Oh, no.
He promised me he wouldn't tell anyone, but I didn't know that included you.
Oh.
Well,
They're arriving. Help me greet them.
You're greeting them just like that?
What's wrong with it?
Absolutely nothing, Mary.
I think it's okay.
It's stunning. You don't fall in love with the whole feng shui of it all.
Yeah, let me guess, for 6 months.
Okay, I give up. What am I missing here? Why do you care so much?
Let's just say that the furniture Lily recently purchased is psychotic and needs to be disposed of.
I love the fact that they're masking this with the furniture.
But you convinced your family to leave Mystic Falls.
Oh, get him, Matt!
Why would a group of vampires hang around an abandoned town with nothing to eat?
What are we talking about?
Apparently Matt is sick of us.
I just want my talent.
Yeah, no, he has a good reason
Everyone
to.
else die.
I know we've had a rocky past, but I hope this means you're willing to start fresh.
You're the reason I'm never gonna see my best friend again, so I hope you're joking.
Yeah, she's not gonna let that go. Just saying.
Get on with the story.
Right. So this vampire that he wants to kill is at least 300 years older than him, and anyone and everyone with half a brain knew he was being an idiot. But
He's just trying to drill it into
inexplicable
Stefan's head.
obsession. Yeah, another vampire comes out of nowhere and stops him. Like I said, he was being an idiot.
Wow. That is a
Absolutely subtle.
wonderful story.
Like a
Anyway,
brick through a window.
See, you've mastered the internet.
One of these students showed me something called WebMD.
No!
I have a form of retrograde amnesia.
No!
So far, I've canceled out
You're also
encephalitis and
dying,
tried my
apparently,
plastic
'cause that's what
encephalitis.
WebMD
Most of my
says.
characteristics-
Fantastic.
Oh, Dr. Laughlin.
Oh, shit.
Your nose is bleeding.
Hey, do you mind getting us some napkins?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Is this incompatibility, maybe?
My hope now is that in time, we can learn to accept each other and together restore this town with its residents. to
All I'm hearing is a
sustain
lot
peace.
of bullshit.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ah! What a prick.
He died, so I thought perhaps it was in his automobile.
His automobile.
Could you maybe
Car. We call him
figure
car.
out where it was sent? Great.
Why don't you look for it yourself?
Ching, I am fixing your tie, making her jealous.
Good on Bonnie.
Is what you wanted, right? Make her a little jealous.
But it's also stirring feelings between these two. I bet.
Was supposed to be Rick's wife, who died with 2 kids inside of her on their wedding day.
Sorry. I had no idea.
Yeah, well, now you do. You can just sit down quietly.
Carrie, like, I feel so bad for Val, I'm not gonna lie.
I won't tell if you won't.
God's sake. God's sake. He's already stirring bullshit.
Killing Julian is the start of that.
You know something. Look at you. Murdery, vengeful. It's very humanity off, Stefan, except your switch is intact, which means you know something.
You're keeping a secret. Oh, that's fucked. You can't do that.
Take Bonnie, get out of here. It's about to get ugly.
Or you don't do anything to stop your mom. Because I would have just swiped at the kneecaps to ensure that Julian would die. They spiked my drink. Now I'm pissed.
Well, we wouldn't want to wear out our welcome. Brother, let's hit the road.
Sit down, son.
Oh,
I'll seat you myself.
what the fuck? No, we are... No, what the fuck is this shit?
I tried to escape, but instead, I end up killing the person that I love the most. Every day.
That probably says something
And over
dodgy
again,
about you,
I
bud.
drive a...
I was just expecting Stefan to slip.
Knock it off.
Oh shit. Well, they're both getting bodied by Julian.
I think I'm Florence.
Florence.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Florence. I am so sorry that I've put you through this.
So we're gonna lose Joey. Well, it's Fojo.
Not your wife. Goodbye, Rick.
How is Rick gonna have the kids? Alaric never has any luck on this show. Oh, this is freaky as shit. What the hell?
cares? Turn it off. No, you're not listening. They weren't sending him away, Caroline. They were trying to save the next generation of Gemini twins. I think your babies are still alive.
What?
I was the one. And yet again, we all thought Elena was the one. Huh? What is it about the first time that just makes it so memorable?
Oh my god! Yeah, if only he knew.
Why don't you just tell me?
What'd you want me to do? Tell you I could have had a kid and watch you brush it off with some glib joke about how it was 150 years ago. No one's gonna stop me from killing him. Not in 6 months, not in 6 weeks.
Not in 6 hours. Not in 6 seconds.
No.
Can't blame him.
Blood will travel along the map. Once it's in the proximity of the babies, the map should ignite. Close your eyes.
Yeah, we know the kids. Oh, yeah, I'm wanting to know how.
Having a real family was a possibility. Granted, it'd be dysfunctional as hell, but we'd have a real human family.
Did it ever scare you?
That's it, though.
The thought that maybe you'd turn out
This is
like
all
our
recent
father?
for Damon.
The guy sent our mom away to die alone. He bullied us for years and then he shot us. If anything, I just want to be a great dad despite him.
I think my only regret would be not having a kid.
Oh.
If you want Julian dead, I'll help you.
There we go, he's understanding.
Tomorrow, tonight, now. I'm in.
Good on Damon.
Just trying to hurt me. All right, look, the whole point of tonight was to end this feud, not start a new one.
Why do you care what they think? The Lily that I remember moved on from her children.
Oh, come on. Here he is, true colors.
Must promise me nothing like that will ever happen again.
Oh, it will. It will. I don't trust this sack of shit for 1 second.
In the meantime...
What the hell happened?
No.
Not possible.
Nah! What?
They're here. Where? Floating inside of you.
Yo, hello! How? 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 I mean, I guess... I mean, to be fair, I guess it wouldn't be the first time in terms of a vampire being pregnant. I'm just thinking to a certain other show that I've reacted to in the past. So, but I guess even that was like a bit eerie, wasn't it? But oh, and those bastards did it. Like they. Oh, I've got so many feelings at this moment. It's messed up. This whole situation is actually messed up. So, yeah. Wow. So, yeah. Insane stuff with that ending. Alright. But I mean, I guess that answers the whole situation about how Alaric's kid survived. Because when Fojo, call it that, it's a nice ring to it, was dying, you suddenly think about, okay, how does the kids come into... Unless we have a multiversal thing, which, you know, we really are going balls to the wall here, but... that will explain it. I guess. Yeah, I am confuddled. But again, it's not exactly, it's not exactly impossible, I would say, in terms of, okay, well, this is something, I mean, I guess it's still something that shouldn't really be feasibly done, especially when we know that, you know, vampires can't get pregnant and all of that. I mean, this is going to be an absolute whammy for Stefan as well, because of the fact that he's, you know, talked about, you know, his big regret is not being able to become a dad and all of that. And now Carrie is, I guess, a surrogate mom, really. So, yeah. But it's still a bit eerie, isn't it? So, yeah. But I'm just thinking about a certain other show that I've reacted to that has vampires. Like I said, if you know, well, I guess if you know, you know, and all of that. But it's not exactly an unheard of notion, I would say. So yeah. But that's it, though. I mean, it's all a bit eerie because of the fact that, like, I mean, she's undead, and surrogate or not, like, if you go through the, like, whatever the case, she shouldn't, like, obviously she shouldn't be pregnant and all of that, but yeah. It's not the first time, and yeah. It's not the first time we've done this shit where, hey, there's this vampire who's pregnant, so yeah. Although the other thing that I'm thinking back to in terms of, well, this is my first rodeo, you know, experiencing a vampire on a show getting pregnant and all of that. Like, that was a whole can of weird and all of that, or eerie, should I say, in terms of, I think this was more so, this wasn't like a surrogate pregnancy, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Still. Yeah. It's just gonna be really, really, insane. But, yeah. I mean, I guess that might explain why Alaric and Carrie are engaged in the future, because they dropped that bomb, and I'm like, wait. As soon as, you know, Alaric mentioned about fiance, I was just thinking, I was just going back and forth. I'm like, he meant Carrie, but there's no way he's engaged to Carrie, right? And then boom. So, but not once did I think that Alaric's kids were his and Carrie's. Not once did I think. I mean, to be fair, they're technically, like, as I've said, Carrie is being a surrogate mother for the twins. But yeah, I mean, to be fair as well, there is that whole situation where this is absolutely messed up because they forced this on the Gemini Coven, who, not beating the allegations that they are complete pricks, they forced this on Carrie. Yeah, they didn't even ask for consent and all of that. They just say, okay, we're in danger, we're doing this now. So, they didn't have this as a plan in terms of, okay, should you know, the future of the Gemini Coven come into any kind of risk, we need a plan to kind of, sounds weird, transport the babies to someone else's. Yeah. We need there could have been a plan and all of that in motion in terms of, we need to ask some, no, they just did it. They just did it without even consent. Because the Gemini Coven are pricks. They were, like, there are only a couple of people, of course, who, I guess you really gravitate towards within that coven. But we know when it came to Luke and Liv's dad, he was a complete bell end. I hated him. And here we are with this whole stupid shit about okay, well, you know what? We're just gonna not even bother asking Carrie. Or we're just gonna pick someone at random because, yeah. It's absolutely messed up. It is really, really messed up that they did that without even asking anyone, but oy. So yeah. But it was just like, I mean, I get that they weren't anticipating for this shit, but like I said, they could have had things planned out hypothetically if something were to happen and all of that. So yeah. It's just messed up, and I just feel so bad for Carrie. So, yeah. Especially they chose, like, I don't know, that's it though. I don't know if they exactly chose Caroline. You know what, Caroline? Because. And it's just messed up at the end of the day. Without her knowledge, without consent, she's just chosen to carry the babies. Because they were worried about the Gemini Coven being completely wiped off. So, yeah. But it is just absolutely messed up. And, yeah. But, yeah. So, I think the thing that really bothers me is not so much, like I said, Caroline being able to carry... Because... Yes, obviously there is the notion that vampires cannot get pregnant, but as I've said, it's been a thing that's been done before on another show with vampires. So it's not exactly, oh, this is too balls to the wall, this is, too jumping the shark, because, yeah, and it's not the first time that this show, or this franchise, should I even say, because considering you might want to include the originals, they have drawn parallels. They have drawn similar plots or similar things that have happened to the vampire show that I am referencing, or shows, plural. Because like the Vampire Diaries, this other show had a spin-off. I don't need to go into details, but if you know, you know. And the reason why I'm keeping it very vague is in case I go into any kind of spoiler territory, given, what's happened in this episode with Carrie. But yeah, if you know, you know. But yeah, that's not the thing that, that's not the thing that bothers me. It's the fact that Caroline, without consent, without knowledge, is carrying these babies. That's the thing that pisses me off. But I'm not surprised, because the Gemini Coven are just absolute bastards anyway, so, yeah. I'm not surprised that there is no consideration I mean, you gotta think that the whole soul-merging thing at your 22nd birthday is just a load of shit anyways. And the dad is fine about it, considering, history. You know what, he may have lost his life, but, I've got a bit of him in me, so... It's all well and good at the end of the day. He didn't give two shits whatsoever, and he didn't give a shit for Luke and Liv's well-being, so I'm not really surprised that the Gemini Coven have gone to these extremes in terms of, you know what, we're not even gonna ask anyone if they want to be the surrogate to in case anything were to happen. So, yeah. And it's not like it's a situation where, okay, let's wait. What does Carrie have to say? Like, did Carrie get asked? Because, no, this took her by surprise. So, because otherwise we'd have a completely different bit of dialogue. But, so they did this without consent. Because they are assholes. The Gemini Coven are just assholes. So, yeah. And like I said, it's not surprising. That's the sad thing. It is not surprising they would stoop this low, because the whole soul-merging shit is absolutely messed up. So, yeah. And I do wonder if this means that for Alaric's kids, that they will have to merge on the 22nd to kind of, well, I wouldn't say restart things for the Gemini Coven, but this was, I guess, a bit of an insurance policy in case the Gemini Coven would be wiped out. That they would be the future. They would be the future of the Gemini Coven, would be Alaric's twins. And I'm guessing that would mean that 22nd birthday. So, which, again, is stupid. So I hope that is abandoned completely. Just because there are no more, you know, Geminis left or whatever. So, apart from the twins. But, yeah, it's just messed up. So, yeah, I also want to know what the hell that absolutely creepy thing is in the school where Bonnie found all of those students and all of that. So, yeah. That is some eerie shit, but aside from that, that's all I can really say. So, yeah. But, yeah, very interesting episode, like I said, when it comes to... I mean, there's just that revelation at the very end. That's just absolutely battering my mind. But, yeah. Obviously, we had a plan to kill Julian, and obviously it was not going to happen this episode. Wishful thinking, but... yeah, I mean, we had a plan, and Damon was not going to allow it to happen, but obviously he was completely out the loop. And I just really loved the... I mean, it was heartbreaking seeing that dream sequence where, you know, Stefan was with his kid, if he had a kid. And it's so heartbreaking, especially the whole situation of revealing to Damon why Stefan was very gung-ho about, you know, killing Julian right here, right now. I mean, yeah, Damon had a very, I guess, methodical way of trying to end Julian. And like he wanted to give that hope, really, to Lily so he could just strip it away from her. So, yeah. And I get it. I do get it, but obviously he was out the loop in terms of why Stefan wanted to end him right here, right now. And it was really, really great that Damon suddenly changed his mind. Rather than waiting the 6 months or whatever, he would, you know, be A-okay with Stefan ending him now. And it works really, really well in terms of, you know, Damon agreeing to have a family with Elena. Like, it was not that long ago that Elena became human and Damon was willing to give up being a vampire after, you know, Stefan did put him through the mental ringer, didn't he? But he suddenly caved and wanted to, you know, have that family, give up that give up that vampire side of him and take on being human again. So he could understand why Stefan is so because that chance was ripped away from Damon, at least for now. That chance is ripped away from Damon in terms of having a family with Elena. But for Damon, he realizes that this can happen. This can still happen when Elena does eventually wake up. For Stefan, it's never going to happen. I mean, he could have had that chance, and because Julian is a piece of shit, yeah, that chance was ripped away from Stefan, so he can empathize so much. So I really, really loved Damon understanding. It was great to see that love there. So yeah, but yeah, it was a very, very interesting episode, of course, to have, you know, peace trying to be broke yeah, it was not going to happen for some characters, like Bonnie reminding Lily, look, you have a responsibility for my best friend for me never being able to see my best friend again, because I have to die for her to wake up. So yeah, this peace is never an option between us, so stick it. Yeah. But yeah, just seeing how Julian was as well, with some of the heretics, of course. Yeah. It was... it was just mental. And I don't know if, like, because obviously Julian did speak about the hell he was living through with him being dead and all of that. So, yeah, but obviously we kind of got a little bit more lore about the Phoenix Stone, and it does make sense, especially, like, they mentioned about Oscar and how he went ballistic and all of that, especially talking about incompatibility. But there's definitely incompatibility issues when it comes to Joe and, well, Florence, I guess, because it's not the right soul in the right body, is it? So with Julian, it seems like it is the right soul in the right body, but he is living through that mental anguish of what he's experienced, like, you know, all those 100 years and all of that. So yeah. But yeah. It was really, really, I just feel so bad for Alaric, because the guy could never catch a break, so yeah. I just want to know how that bloody camera survived that explosion. Because, I mean, I just found it so funny that it's an exact rip from the episode anyway, so yeah. It's kind of like with stock footage or stock images, like they're pulled from the official you know, promo footage and all of that. I just think back to Doctor Who, to be fair, like when River had those like images of the 12, what was it, the 11 Doctors actually, or the 12 Doctors, because she counted war. And it's just so funny, like, oh, it's like pulled from the episode or whatever, but I just find it so funny that that footage survived the explosion, because again, everything turned to smithereens in that penultimate episode. The camera should not have survived. So, I don't know what the hell... Like, I don't know if they were filming on a Nokia brick or whatever, but... yeah. Insane. Insane. But yeah. Alara can't catch a break, but yeah, I mean, this whole situation is going to be very interesting to go through, with, you know, Caroline now carrying the twins. Hoi. Yeah. Insane, like I said. But, yeah, that was episode number 6 of season 7 of the Vampire Diaries. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right. If you want to check out more of my content, you can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!